What has been the hardest part about returning to the camp? What have you found the biggest challenge so far with getting your body back up to speed?
Oh, that's good, huh? Good question. I have adjustment a little bit because my body is not like when I was young. When I'm young, because one night rest and then you can recover. Right now, sometimes overnight rest you cannot easily recover. So I have to give my body time to recover sometimes.
What's the main motivation for coming back? What was the reason that made you want to?
Oh, like I said, like boxing is my passion. I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been in. I started boxing when I was young, so good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like the passion, the fire in my eyes to work hard, like that, is still there.
What motivated your return to boxing? What made you want to come back? As I've said before, boxing has always been my passion. I truly missed it over the past 4 years. Even though I wasn't competing professionally, I stayed active, exercising and training regularly. Some fans might be concerned about my condition, and I understand that. But I want to show that I'm not the kind of fighter who takes shortcuts or slacks off. I'm here to prove I still have what it takes. On the final day of training camp before facing Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao looked every bit like a seasoned champion preparing for one last statement. At Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles, the 46-year-old boxing legend wrapped up his preparation with light runs at Pan Pacific Park, sparring sessions, pad work, and foot speed drills, overseen by longtime trainer Freddie Roach and the rest of his dedicated team. Despite a 4-year absence from competition, Pacquiao said he felt refreshed, almost like he was 26 or 29 again. "I enjoyed this training camp just as much as I did in my prime," he said, ready to shock the boxing world once more. Question: what's been the most difficult part of returning to camp? That's a good question. I had to make some adjustments. My body doesn't bounce back as quickly as it used to. When I was younger, one night of rest was enough to recover. Now, it takes more time and effort to feel fully recharged. The WBC Welterweight Championship bout is set for Saturday, July 19, 2025, at the iconic MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. The main card begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with Pacquiao and Barrios expected to enter the ring around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Fans in the US can watch live on Amazon Prime PBC PPV for $79.99, and the event will also stream in the UK. Mario Barrios, the reigning WBC champion, will defend his title against the legendary 8-division world champion Manny Pacquiao, who hopes to become the oldest fighter ever to win a title at 147 pounds. Trainer Freddie Roach has called this one of Pacquiao's best training camps, despite his age and 4-year layoff. He praised Manny's energy, focus, and
Boxing Hall of Fame, Manny Pacquiao, returning to the sport of boxing and looking to add another memorable moment to his legendary career. He will collide against the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Mario Barrios. That headlines what is going to be a dynamic night of boxing. Electricity will be in the arena, and those watching around the world on pay-per-view. Also, we have 3 outstanding undercard matchups that'll be a part of the 4.
Complete dedication. Roach, who has been in Pacquiao's corner since the beginning, believes if anyone can pull off this kind of comeback, it's him. Teofimo Lopez, who recently trained alongside Pacquiao at Wildcard, echoed that sentiment. After witnessing the Filipino icon's intensity and motivation, Lopez said, "What Manny is doing at his age is just different. He's focused, determined, and I believe he'll raise his hands in victory." On the other side, Mario Barrios didn't mince words during the press tour. "I'm going to make him feel his age," he declared. "The longer this fight goes, the more Pacquiao will feel it." Barrios plans to use his youth and size to wear Manny down and insists he will neutralize the legend's speed early before taking control. Barrios emphasized that this is no nostalgia act, he's coming in with bad intentions. "If I see him hurt, it's kill or be killed. I'll try to end it." While he acknowledged Pacquiao's legacy, Barrios made it clear that when the bell rings, all respect is off. He's preparing as if he's facing a prime version of Manny and sees this as a career-defining opportunity. Manny Pacquiao, for his part, is treating this like a full-fledged
You're here today for the run.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come and run out with Manny Pacquiao?
it's Manny Pacquiao, you know, and him coming back, fighting for the world title, WBC world title, you know, and facing a world champion like Mario Barrios, and Manny Pacquiao coming back, bringing life back to boxing. You know, I would love to just have that experience and say that I've jogged and worked out with the champ.
Talk to me about the run. How strenuous was it? Was it harder than you were thinking, easier than what you're thinking? How did it go down?
I gotta say, everything is just mental, you know, and it was definitely, you could definitely feel it, you know, for sure, especially going up those hills, you know, and for him to do this every day, every morning, is definitely a lot of hard work, but he's really dedicated. And I can't wait to see what kind of Manny Pacquiao we're going to see July 19th.
One half minute. One half.
I believe that the rest that he had, you know, outside the ring has definitely paid off in a positive way. And I look forward to seeing that come to fruition on July 19th. My whole thing really with it is really seeing that the speed is still there, you know, and shadowboxing with him, he was faster than most of us. Got to give him that. And at that age, it's very impressive. You know, I hope to stay as active and as honestly confident, you know, at that age as well.
Professional fight, not an exhibition. Speaking at a press conference in Las Vegas, he stated firmly, "This isn't for fun. I'm fighting a real champion and I must be ready for war." He made it clear that this isn't a farewell tour, it's a serious mission. "I've been the challenger many times before, and that same excitement is there. Barrios is a good champion, but on fight night, it's our job to entertain and give the fans a real fight, not a boring one." Training videos show Pacquiao still moving with sharpness and speed, hammering pads, working footwork, and maintaining high energy. He trains hard every day, running for an hour, grinding through strength and conditioning, and finishing with 1,600 sit-ups. The camp team calls him a machine. "He knows what this training's about, constantly changing routines to shock the system," one coach said. And the results are showing. Freddie Roach reflected on a recent gym session. He threw 10, 12, even 15 punch combos like it was nothing. The way he's moving, he hasn't missed a beat. Former sparring partner George Kambosos Jr. credited Pacquiao for much of his own development as a fighter. Over 250 rounds across 3 of Pacquiao's world title camps, Kambosos says he learned more than just technique. He learned discipline, mindset, and what it takes to become great. Yet, not everyone supports the comeback. Critics are
down fighting, you know, Manny Pacquiao, you know, like that soaking in. It's been fun though. It's been a good camp. But I'm definitely, you know, I'm looking forward, to fighting and just getting this camp over with. It's been long.
Yeah, why? Why? Because it's been long?
Yeah, it's been long, and again, just everything that comes with these big fights. You know, some people love it. You know, they love all the media and going here and there for to do everything. I can't say I do, but it's part of the territory. So yeah.
Has it been like tiresome, like having to do as much? I would imagine you've done the most media you've done for I don't know, even the tank fight, right?
Yeah, honestly, probably more.
How's it been?
Probably more.
How's it been?
Um, not the worst, but it's just answering a lot of the same questions in different ways. Some people have just like sillier questions than others. Uh,
What
so
are
yeah,
some of the silliest you've gotten, bro? Let me. I want to know now.
bro, I can't even think off the top of my head, but there's just some things that people ask, and I'm like, why would you? But yeah,
What'd you eat for breakfast, Mario?
yeah, like things like that, man. And it's like And it's like sometimes they're so simple, but they just throw you off. 'Cause it's like, why would you ask that?
It's too bad you can't say that. Like, hey, what? Why
Yeah,
would you ask that?
Manny Pacquiao isn't here to play. He's here to fight. So what do you think? Are you rooting for Pacquiao's historic return? Or is Barrios' rise too strong to stop? Let us know in the comments below.